When you take a medicine, you expect it to help you feel better. But what happens when you mix different substances? This is where we encounter something called a drug interaction. A drug interaction occurs when the effect of a drug is changed by another substance. This other substance could be another prescription medicine, an over-the-counter remedy, a vitamin supplement, or even something you eat or drink, like grapefruit juice. The result of this mixture can be unexpected and in some cases very dangerous. It might make your medicine less effective, or it could amplify its effects to a harmful level, causing serious side effects that you would not experience by taking either substance alone. There are two main ways these interactions can happen in your body. The first is through what we call direct influence. This is when the effects of two different substances directly impact each other. Imagine two different medicines that both have a similar job, like thinning the blood. When you take them together, they can do that job too well, creating a new and risky situation inside your body. It's like having two people trying to push a door open at the same time. The combined force can be much greater than intended, potentially causing the door to fly off its hinges. Understanding this direct impact is crucial for staying safe. The second type of interaction is called processing interference. This happens when one substance changes how your body absorbs, breaks down, or gets rid of another substance. Your body has a complex system for handling everything you ingest, and certain drugs, foods, or supplements can disrupt this process. This interference can cause a medicine to build up to toxic levels in your bloodstream because it isn't being broken down properly. On the other hand, it could also cause a medicine to be flushed out of your system too quickly, before it has a chance to work. This makes the medicine ineffective, leaving your health condition untreated. It's important to realize that these risks aren't just for prescription drugs. They can involve everyday items you might not think twice about. A simple herbal supplement or a glass of juice at breakfast can have a profound effect on the medication you rely on. That is why transparency with your healthcare provider is so essential. They need to know everything you are taking, from prescribed medications to daily vitamins and even illicit substances, to protect you from these hidden dangers. Without a complete picture, it is impossible for them to give you the safest and most effective care, leaving you vulnerable to these preventable risks. To understand how these interactions occur, we need to look at the amazing work done by our liver. The liver is like a sophisticated processing plant for the body. It produces special proteins called enzymes, which are essential for breaking down all sorts of substances that enter our system, including the medicines we take. These liver enzymes have a very specific job. They can either activate a drug, turning it into the form that your body can use to fight illness, or they can deactivate a drug, breaking down its components into harmless byproducts that can be easily removed from the body. This is a delicate and vital balancing act. Each enzyme in the liver is designed to fit with a specific molecule, much like a key fits into a lock. When you take a medicine, it travels through your bloodstream to the liver, where it finds the specific enzyme that can process it. This precise system ensures that drugs work as they are supposed to, delivering their therapeutic benefits in a controlled way. If this system is disturbed, however, the consequences can be serious. The concentration of a drug in your body might become too high or too low, leading to either dangerous side effects or a lack of treatment for your condition. This is where processing interference comes back into play. When you introduce another substance, like a different drug or even a certain food, it might compete for the same enzyme. Imagine two different keys trying to get into the same lock at the same time. If one substance ties up the enzyme, the other substance is left waiting in the bloodstream, unable to be processed. This causes the level of the second drug to rise, sometimes to dangerous concentrations. This is not a direct fight between the two drugs themselves, but rather a competition for the body's resources. Conversely, some substances can have the opposite effect. They can actually speed up the production of certain liver enzymes. A well-known example is the herbal supplement St. John's wort. It can cause the liver to produce more of the enzymes responsible for breaking down certain medications. As a result, these drugs are metabolized and cleared from the body much faster than they should be. This means the medicine might be gone before it has had a chance to do its job, rendering it completely ineffective. It's like having a cleanup crew that works too fast, clearing everything away before the event is even over. Many of these potentially dangerous combinations are well known to doctors and pharmacists. A classic example involves blood thinners, like warfarin and aspirin. Both of these substances work to prevent blood clots, but they do so in different ways. Blood thinners stop your body from making certain clotting factors, while aspirin stops blood cells from clumping together. When taken together, their combined effect can be too powerful. This can dramatically increase the risk of uncontrolled bleeding, where even a small cut could become a serious problem, or worse, it could lead to dangerous internal bleeding that you can't even see. Another very common and risky mix is alcohol and paracetamol, also known as acetaminophen, which is found in Tylenol and many other cold and flu remedies. Normally your liver can safely process paracetamol. However, heavy alcohol consumption changes how the liver enzymes work. This change causes your body to produce more of a toxic byproduct from the paracetamol. Even a normal, seemingly safe dose of the painkiller can become poisonous to your liver when alcohol is present in your system, significantly increasing the risk of severe and sometimes permanent liver damage. Even healthy foods can cause problems. Grapefruit juice, for instance, can be dangerous when consumed with certain statins, which are medications used to lower cholesterol. The juice contains compounds that bind to and block the specific liver enzyme needed to break down these drugs. With the enzyme out of commission, the statin medication can build up in the bloodstream to much higher levels than intended. This high concentration can lead to serious side effects including muscle damage and, in severe cases, kidney failure. It's a powerful reminder that natural does not always mean safe when it comes to drug interactions. Finally, the mixing of illicit drugs carries extreme risks. A common but deadly combination is cocaine, a stimulant, and heroin, a depressant. Cocaine raises your heart rate and makes your body demand more oxygen. At the same time, heroin slows down your breathing, which reduces the amount of oxygen your body receives. These two drugs send conflicting and dangerous signals throughout your body, placing an immense strain on your heart and other organs. This volatile combination can quickly lead to respiratory failure, overdose, and death. It's a physiological battle that the body simply cannot win. The good news is that for most commonly prescribed medications, the most dangerous interactions are already identified and well documented. Your doctor and pharmacist have access to extensive databases that can flag these risky combinations before a prescription is even filled. When a pharmacist fills your prescription, their computer system automatically cross-references the new medication with your existing prescriptions to check for any known conflicts. This system acts as a critical safety net, helping to prevent many potential problems before they can happen. This knowledge is the first line of defense in modern medicine. However, with new drugs being developed all the time, researchers are constantly working to stay ahead of potential dangers. This is where modern technology is making a huge difference. Scientists are now developing sophisticated artificial intelligence or AI programs to predict how different drugs might interact. These AI systems can analyze vast amounts of data on how different substances affect the body's proteins and enzymes. By identifying these patterns, the AI can forecast potential side effects and interactions for new drugs long before they are ever given to a human, making the drug development process much safer. Supercomputers are also playing a crucial role in this new era of drug safety. These powerful machines can run complex simulations to model how a new drug molecule will behave inside the human body. They can test thousands of potential interactions virtually, identifying which combinations might be problematic without putting anyone at risk. This allows scientists to screen for dangers while a drug is still in its earliest stages of development. It is a proactive approach that helps ensure that by the time a new medicine reaches the public, we have a much clearer understanding of its safety profile. Ultimately, while technology provides an incredible safety net, the most important conversation is the one between you and your healthcare provider. Always be open and honest about everything you are taking, including over-the-counter medicines, vitamins, herbal remedies, and any recreational substances. Your doctor or pharmacist is your best resource for navigating this complex landscape. Never hesitate to ask questions before starting a new medication or mixing anything new into your routine. This simple step of open communication is the most effective way to protect your health and ensure your treatments are both safe and effective.